What's up, family, and welcome back to the channel. Listen, we're talking about 5 things that you can do to make your home feel finished. Have you ever walked into your home and say, you know what, this feels unfinished, this feels like something is missing, and I just can't put my finger on it? Well, in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to put your finger on it so we can get right down to the nitty gritty. All right, let's jump right into it. Here's number 1. Decorating instead of layering. This is where we all messed up. Now, you done went to Hobby Lobby, you done went to Kirkland, you done went to Turner's, you done went to Home Goods, all these stores, and you done bought all this stuff. You're like, well, something's just out of place, something missing. You are decorating. And see, interior designers, they don't just decorate, they build rooms. And so I'm gonna teach you just in point number 1, how to build a room. I hope you're taking notes. Number 1, get your furniture first, okay? After you done measured, get your furniture, okay? Take your time, I mean the good furniture, okay? We appreciate Big Lots, okay? But Big Lots not gonna cut it for where we going. Now, I'm not gonna judge you, okay? So if the tips don't apply, let them fly. But Big Lots not gonna work. We're gonna need to get quality furniture, because if not, in 3 years, you're gonna be replacing it, okay? You're gonna be replacing it. We don't want that for you, all right? So you're gonna have to measure. After you measure, you know your design style. I need you to get the good quality furniture. I wish they had the layaway. Layaway is not here anymore, so you're gonna have to do some, or you're gonna have to come up with a game plan, right? Get the furniture first. After you do that, get your area rug. Okay, now rugs are expensive. That's why we're gonna get the furniture. You're gonna get the area rug. After you get the area rug, I need you to get the lighting, okay? After you get the lighting, I need you to get the artwork. After you get the artwork, I need you to get the texture, okay? We need to see the linen, we need to see the leather, we need to see the wood. Come on, we need to see the stone. Get the texture, bring the texture into the room. After that, I need you to get the greenery. After you get the greenery, then you can get all those accessories, okay? That's how you build a room with intention. That's how you build a room with design. You got to start with the furniture. Okay, then move to the area rug, and don't go cheap, okay? Because we're not gonna keep replacing this. That's what we're not gonna keep doing. Well, I had to buy this over, cause see, Junebug had to waste this on the thing, and see, now you can't even clean it, cause you ain't get the proper things, okay? So I need you to get these things in order so we can build rooms and not just have spaces full of clutter, all right? Let's go to the next one. Your house don't have no personality, and this is the problem. This is when y'all go to the store and you just buy the whole set and you just come in and put it into your house and say, oh, this is nice. No, it says bland, it says cold, it says you didn't think this thing through, you just spent money. And we can tell when you just spent money, because everybody's house look like Z Gallery. Nothing against Z, hold on. Let me walk that back. Nothing against Z. I love a Z Gallery, zgallery.com. Check it out. Great store. But we need to see your personality in the home. How do we do that? Now, before you say, well, I went to Paris, and I went to Hawaii, and I went to Venezuela, and I went to Africa, and I took these pictures. I'm just gonna put these pictures in my house. No, you're not. That's not what we're gonna do, okay? It's more than one way to show personality with a whole bunch of pictures. What about buying a coffee book from those areas? Huh? What about buying ornaments that you put on your Christmas tree, and when the Christmas season is over, you can put those things away? There are different things that you can bring into your space, different decor pieces, different art that you can bring into your space that can show where you've been, but that can also show your personality and what your family is like, okay? So we gotta have some personality. I don't want you to buy everything from the store, because it's gonna look bland. It's gonna look one-dimensional. I need to see your personality, okay? So I need you to decide, if you went to Africa, what is something that you can bring from Africa, even if you got to get it imported in, pay the tariff and get it imported in. But we need to see it in your space, because that makes your house look different. It makes your house look custom, because you got it. See, that says designer. This is how we're building the room, all right? So make sure you are taking your time to add your personality. Now, if your personality is wild, now I'm not here to judge you, because they say I'm a little bit much. I get it. Listen, this is my business. If you're a little wild, okay, run it through the scanner and see if that's all right, okay? Because we don't want to know every location you've been to. I don't need to see all 7 continents in your house. Please don't do that. You got North America in your living room. You got South America in your breakfast nook. You got Asia in your bathroom. You got Australia in your garage. You got Antarctica. We don't want to see all of that, okay? You got Europe over there in your guest room. We don't want to see all the continents in your house, but we do want to see your personality, all right? Let's go to the next one. No texture. If you don't have texture in your house, it's going to say unfinished. I'm so sorry. Because you went and just bought things because they were shiny and nice. Shiny is one-dimensional, okay? We got to play with the linen, okay? We got to play with the leather. You can put the leather in your pillow, okay? We got to play with the stone. Huh? We got to play with the baskets, okay? These are extra texture pieces that you can add into your space that really takes it to another level. This is how you make your home feel full and not clutter, because we know how to clutter some things up. But this is about being intentional, okay? So this is the texture that you need. After you done got the furniture, you done got the area rug, you done got the lighting, you done got the artwork. Now it's time to add texture, okay? That's filling that space nicely. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that, nicely, okay? Let's go to the next one. Only one light source. One light source is not gonna do it, okay? If you're just flipping the switch, that's not enough, okay? We got to start talking about floor lamps. We gotta start talking about table lamps, candles. Come on, we got to bring the lighting in, because it's the lighting that we're gonna be able to see all these wonderful things. Picture lights, we gotta bring these things in. These things are going to help elevate the space, but it's also gonna make your house feel like a home, because it's gonna bring those cozy, warm vibes. And you know that's what we're going for, especially for the fall. That's what we need. We need them cozy, warm vibes. But if you just flipping the light on, I think I'm in the hospital, okay? I don't want to feel like I'm in ICU, okay? I don't want to feel like, okay, I'm in a waiting room. I don't want to feel like that, okay? So we got to play with the light. Get a dimmer switch, huh? Get a dimmer switch. That's going to help you bring in that setting and that save on your light bill. Well, y'all don't want to have no church. It'll help you save on your light bill every single time, all right? And here is the last one. No connection in your house. When you do not have connection in your home, it makes your home feel disconnected. What do I mean? If you start something in one room, you want to repeat at least one element design in the next. For an example, in my breakfast nook, I have a brushed gold curtain rod, okay? I'm going to repeat that same brushed gold curtain rod in the dining space and in the living room space, so it says cohesive, so there can be a flow. You see how I repeated one thing into the next? Okay, I have picture frame boxes in my entryway. I'm going to repeat that in my hallway, because it's creating a flow. Because what we don't want this room to be like, wow, and then that room to feel like, well, child, I got tired, I did what I had to do, okay, I had to make it work. No, we don't want that, because now you are doing yourself a disservice and you're sabotaging what you just put in there, okay? So what we want to do is we want to bring those elements from one space to the next. Now, this is not, hear me well, this is not a copy and paste. Well, child, I got that same plan. I'm going to put that plan over there. No. This is not a copy and paste. This is complementary. Okay, so whatever I did over in this room, I can find some elements to put over in that room, okay? Make your space have a flow all the way through, because what we don't want is we don't want it to feel like a museum. You know how you go to a museum, okay, this is the 1950s, okay, we done got to the 2000s, we don't want that, okay? We want the connection, and we want the connections to be able to flow in and flow out. And these things will help make your home finish. Because I believe you got good furniture, but I believe it's where the layering is, all right? So I need to hear from you in the comment section. I need to know which one of these you're gonna work on. Well, Jim, I'm gonna work on all of them. Go for it, all right? But if you start building the room and stop buying decor, I promise you'll get there in due time, all right? So we're gonna start with the furniture. Area rug, lighting, artwork, texture, greenery. That's the order, all right? If you get that through every room, I promise you, your house gonna be worth looking at. Okay, people be like, well, who did that? You did it. You ain't had to hire nobody. You was your own interior designer, all right? Now, if this is your first time here, do me a favor and hit subscribe, because I already know you're gonna like it, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna enjoy yourself. But until next time, stick right to this page, because I'm telling you, we going through every room, every crevice. Crevice is a word. Crevice, you know what I'm trying to say. We're going through every space in this house, because I want to be able to help you make your home what I know you want it to be. That way, when you in your home, you can take a picture at any spot, in any corner. And they can be like, well, where you was? I was in my house, minding my business. Okay, do you see that? All right, and so until next time, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.